And folks, we welcome you to this week's player interview here for the All New Sports Show. We're with our Telco Credit Union player of the game, Jaquay Mitchell. Folks, if you missed any of the ball game from Friday night, let me just set the scene for you. Out of halftime, the Tarboro Vikings come down, have two great drives to take the lead. Suddenly, oh no, what's going to happen to the Southern Nash Firebirds? Who will they turn to? They turn like a lot of teams in the past, they turn to number 23. Jaquay Mitchell comes up with two big catch-and-run touchdowns. That puts the game out of reach for the Firebirds, and he is this week's Telco Credit Union player of the game. Jaquay, when it suddenly ended up 19-17, what were you guys thinking?
I was just thinking, we gotta get on the field and we gotta score. That's the only thing I was really thinking.
Talk about what you were thinking on those routes, though. I mean, those are some really good routes, and then you also had some great speed when those guys were chasing you.
Well, like the route concept, I had to wait till everybody go, not just run a drag across. Once I caught the ball, I was like, do my instinct, just catch and run the ball. That's the only thing I really knew.
Jaquay, early in the ball game tonight, I told Ed I had to rub my eyes and wash them out a few times because for years I've seen Southern Nash play football, and suddenly you guys are throwing the football. Now, just let me ask you, you've obviously been in the program for a while. When they came to you guys early in the year with the playbook and you saw all these spreads and guys out in receiver routes, what was that like? Did you just kind of get a big smile on your face thinking, man, we're going to do some fun stuff
There's a big smile on his face now.
Yeah, I knew we were going to have a lot of fun with it. I was just thinking it's another concept to our game. We pound the ground in, we spread it, and people are like, what we do against it. So that was just what I was thinking.
A big game next week to start conference play against a team that also likes to do that same sort of offensive style. Fikes coming. What's your thoughts on that?
I guess two great teams playing together. That's what I think. And the top man going to come out.
Folks, they had a slow start of the season. They now sit at 4-2 heading into playing the Big East Conference, and they've got the preseason favorite coming to town. A chance next week for Southern Nash to make a huge statement, but tonight a big win for them over the Tarboro Vikings. And a man who had a big part of that right here beside us, Jaquay Mitchell, your Telco Credit Union player of the game. Jaquay, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you.
And folks, that's going to do it for this week's All New Sports Show player interview.
Exclusive.